Hey YouTube, what's up? You're watching Rants! This is our Clash of Champions prediction video. The first match we want to talk about is Nakamura versus The Miz for the IC title. Your thoughts?
Pretty simple. I'm pretty sure Nakamura is winning this. It's not really too big of a match in my opinion, but it's pretty interesting seeing Sammy kind of being Nakamura's mouthpiece. So I'll go Shinsuke.
Tim?
I'm going with The Miz. I think The Miz should win the IC title back because at least when he has it, he actually does something with it.
I say that's an awesome pick. I'm going The Miz.
Alright.
Any more thoughts on this match?
No, that's pretty much it.
Okay. Next match we want to talk about is Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
I'm gonna guess they're just gonna keep rolling with Alexa and Nikki being tag champs. They seem to really like that combination, so that team. So and they're kind of fun together in a little bit. For me at least, makes Alexa a little more tolerable. So, I'll go with Alexa Bliss and Nikki to retain.
Wow, you said a kind of a positive thing about Bliss. I actually find that them pretty entertaining. So I hope they retain. So I'm going to go Bliss and Cross.
Same. Bliss and Cross. They're a pretty good team, and it's good that they probably have something for Nikki. So
Yeah. Any last thoughts on this match?
No.
Okay. Next match I want to talk about is AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander. Cedric. Wow, I can't speak. I always do that for the singles match. It's a singles match for the WWE United States Championship. Wow.
Alex, pro tip, don't read it verbatim. Just sum it up for the camera.
My bad. Wow.
Yes, it's for the United States Championship. Pretty big that Cedric got a win against AJ. Like that's pretty huge. So that's not. So, but I think it probably stops there. I think AJ wins this one.
I think Cedric might win it somehow. He might have what it takes to win it. So I'm going with Cedric.
I'm going with Cedric. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yes. I think that's going to be a fun match to watch. All right, so next match, Reigns versus Rowan.
I don't know what too much to say about this other than hopefully it ends this kind of odd storyline of who's attacking Roman. Like, unless if there's something bigger that gets revealed after this match, then that's cool. But I just expect Roman just to kind of get his revenge on Rowan and just kind of wipe the floor.
Was it ever revealed who pushed
Rowan?
Oh, it was Rowan?
It was Rowan.
Oh, wow.
Rowan on his own accord, not because Daniel asked him to. So I'm going to go Reigns.
I think somehow Erick Rowan's going to win. Because I think they're repackaging him. And he's getting new ring gear and everything. So maybe they're giving him a new push as a heel. I mean, already as a heel, but as a more dominant heel.
Do you think Daniel Bryan helps him win?
No, because Rowan literally put him to the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That ends that situation.
But yeah, I'm going to go Rowan. Yeah. I'm surprised that Reigns, though, isn't in a title match. Since he's been back, he hasn't been in one. I don't think.
We'll get there. Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I know. But it's been a while. All right. SmackDown Tag Team Championship. We got the New Day versus the Revival.
It'll be a good match. I'm very curious. I think it's going to be one of those dark horse matches that you don't really think will be like amazing, but I think it will kind of surprised a lot of people. I mean, no question, the New Day and Revival, great teams. Interesting rivalry between those two. So, with the addition of Randy Orton and Kofi, but I am going to go New Day.
Yeah, I think the New Day is going to retain.
I'm going the Revival. Hey, Kitty. You want to make an appearance on the video? What do you say, Kitty? Who wins, New Day or Revival?
Slater cares. None of them are cats.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's going to be a fun match to watch, but I'd like to see the Revival win. I think that would be pretty cool. All right. Got the Cruiserweight Championship. Drew Gulak. I can't speak. Versus...
I'm going to see how you pronounce
versus
that.
Humberto Carillo. Versus Lince Dorado.
Literally, I've not watched the Cruiserweights, so...
Drew Gulak going to retain.
Yeah, I'm just going to say Drew wins.
Sure, I'll go with that one.
I watched the Cruiserweights.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Next match we're going to talk about is Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
It'll be a good match, and we're kind of getting, hopefully, the final, resolution to this feud, just because we kind of know where it's been, and it's not too much more that you can do with it. So I'm going to go Kofi, finally getting one up on Randy.
Yeah, I think Kofi's going to retain. He's definitely shown more attitude in this feud. He's been more aggressive towards Randy. And I think he has what it takes to beat him.
Yeah, a decade plus in the making. Yeah, I would love to see Kofi retain, but I got this weird feeling that Orton's going to win.
Could happen. It's Randy Orton after all.
So, but yeah, it's going to be one of the best matches of the night, though, in my opinion. Okay, so next match is, let's go with the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Rollins and Braun Strowman versus Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
As fun as Rollins and Braun are as a team, just because their dynamic is so interesting, I'm going to have to go with Ziggler and Roode becoming new champs, and then it allows the focus to be on the title match later on. So,
yeah, you're probably right.
I'm going to go with Rollins and Strowman retaining. But I will say this. I also do see that it's possible that Strowman screws over Rollins unintentionally or intentionally, who knows, but like he could have like accidentally shoved him in a table or something. Who knows?
you accidentally shoved someone through a table.
I don't know how you do that, but like
Alex will find a way.
But that being said, I mean, although I would be cool with Roode and Ziggler winning it too, but I'm going with Rollins and Strowman retaining. Right. Next match. Let's go with Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks, the boss, for the Raw Women's Championship.
First of the 4 horsewomen matches. Very excited for these 2 matches. This one should be really good. Sasha's first big match back, and I'm excited to see that. As far as who I think wins, I can lean either way. I think they surprise you and go Sasha. Sasha takes the belt off Becky.
Your thoughts, Tim?
It could happen, but I think Becky's going to retain.
I really like Sasha's new look and attitude. I mean, she's always had an attitude, but like because she is the boss after all.
Same attitude and same look, kind of, but just heel hair.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I'm really happy to see her back, and I've really enjoyed watching her these past couple weeks. So, as much as I love Becky, I mean, who doesn't? I'm going Sasha. I really like her too. So, all right, it's Bayley versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Straight up, I'm going Bayley.
You got it. You're wearing the shirt.
I don't have to.
Well, you don't have to.
But with her just turning, and I think it would be really good to kind of cement that turn and this new position as a heel for Bayley if she can beat Charlotte. And then her and Sasha can walk away as like champions, as dual champions essentially.
That'd be pretty cool.
And then you kind of use that to be like, we're the new powerful team or whatever.
Well, how much they're ever going to give Bayley new music now?
Yeah, we'll see what they do.
That'd be interesting.
We'll see. But match-wise, I'm going to go Bayley.
How many times has Charlotte had the title so far?
A lot.
10.
I can't remember.
Damn.
Maybe 10, I think.
She's getting up there.
Wow.
She's getting up there with the dad.
So, I mean, yeah, that's amazing, but I feel like they got to give it to Bayley. She has the new attitude. It's interesting.
There you go.
It's interesting to see her as a heel.
Yeah.
As much as I love her as a face, but I'm going Bayley.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's a good show. Should be.
I hope so. We got Baron Corbin
Yeah.
versus TBD. I'm going TBD. Tony,
Baron Corbin.
Brian,
now we don't
Dennis.
know what's going on with the King of the Ring because Elias is hurt.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That sucks.
Right now, it could be Corbin, it could be Chad Gable, it could be a third person.
Could be Shane McMahon.
God, shut up.
It's going to be Kane.
Please not. So, based on the information that we have right now, because right now we're missing SmackDown, until we get this done, and then we'll know what is going on. I'm just going to say Baron Corbin wins, just because the way that they've pushed him to win these matches and just the way they present him comes off like they're going to, have him win. Gable's a nice story because he's beaten a lot of really good wrestlers and has surprised a lot of people. So it's kind of nice seeing Gable get a little bit of a push here, but I think that stops at whenever if he faces Baron Corbin. I think Baron Corbin just wins the whole thing. And that's just more obnoxious heel fuel to get people to boo him. So, works. So I'm going to go Corbin as the new King of the Ring. So.
I mean, Corbin, he's a good heel. I will say that. But
he's one of your best heels.
At the same time,
he's one of your best.
I'd like to see someone else win. I mean, if you think about it, in my opinion, King of the Ring, it's exciting to watch, but at the same time, it doesn't really do much for the wrestler's career.
Well,
does it?
Not necessarily, because Stone Cold and Triple H and
that's
all
true.
these people won King of the Ring.
That's
and
true.
then
That's true.
they eventually became champions, so it might not have an immediate benefit, but down the line, the story that they tell is people who won King of the Ring are future champions, which pretty much has happened. So
good point. I could definitely see Corbin winning, but I'm going TBD. Whoever he's against, I'm going with that.
So Chad Gable or whatever.
Gable or whoever.
I don't know if it's Shane McMahon.
Gable or...
It might be Funaki.
It could be Undertaker.
God. Thanks, Alex.
That'd be hilarious. But
okay,
I'm going Gable or whoever it is.
Okay, yeah, Corbin. So.
Okay. Any other matches?
Yes, you're missing the main one, or one of the main ones.
Rollins and Strowman for the Universal Championship.
Yep. So this will be interesting because it's another big dude that Rollins has to essentially conquer, similar to Lesnar. And they have this pretty good chemistry, with each other as far as being a team, and then I'm going to get you for that title, blah, blah, blah. I strongly prefer Rollins over Strowman. Maybe that's my bias showing a little bit. But I think future matches for the title, Rollins versus whoever, sounds better than Strowman versus whoever. So I'm going to go Rollins.
I'm going Rollins.
I'm going Strowman. I would love to see him win the title. I mean, yes, he has the tag titles right now, but he's never had an individual title, and he's never had a championship. So, I mean, I would love...
the Fiend shows up after.
God, I hope not.
It's possible.
Because he's supposed to challenge whoever wins at Hell in a Cell.
Sure. The next night.
It's possible, but
Take a night off.
even though I like Rollins, I would love to see Strowman win it, just because he's never had it, and I think that would be pretty damn cool. I also think it's interesting that, earlier in the night, they wrestle as a team, and then later in the night, they wrestle against each other. I mean, that doesn't happen too often, does it? So, I mean,
don't think it's ever happened.
So that's a really...
That's kind of the thing they've been pushing in.
So that's a pretty interesting
Shawn
dynamic.
Michaels and John Cena were tag team champions.
Yeah, but they didn't.
But then
did
did they wrestle each other the same night later?
twice. No. They were tag team champions. And then,
So imagine if they retain their titles, their tag titles, and then Strowman wins against Rollins. So I mean, I think that would be a really interesting dynamic.
he's a dual champion, just flip then.
Yeah.
So,
I would love to see that happen, and it would be a really interesting dynamic. So, yeah. Any final thoughts?
nope.
Go
Any-
Rollins.
Jerry Springer's final thoughts?
No.
I hope Rollins wins because Rollins just got it back not too long ago, so it makes sense for him to keep it for a little while.
I think it would be fun if Strowman had it.
Yeah.
So I'm going Strowman. I think I said that like 10 times.
Yes.
But anyways, I'd be super pumped.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys think. Do you agree, disagree with us? Who do you want to see win? Let us know. Follow us on social media.
See ya.
See ya. Ring rants.